everyone, I'm Anjali. Welcome to my channel Anjali's Academy. Today I'm here to talk about the strategy of how to score 100 on 100 in second PU according to the Karnataka PU board. This is the blueprint of 2022. So total you have 17 chapters. In this 17 chapters you have to concentrate more on these four chapters. Those are Boolean algebra, logic gates, data structures and C++. Under C++ you have OOPS concepts, classes and objects, function overloading, constructors and destructors, inheritance, pointers and data file handling. So let us discuss about the question paper pattern. The entire question paper pattern is categorized into four parts. Part A, which is of 1 marks, will have 15 questions. Under 15 questions you are supposed to answer only 10. Part B, which is of 2 marks, here you have 10 questions in which you are supposed to answer only 5. Part C will have 10 questions, that is in this you are supposed to answer only 5. That is part C will consist of 3 marks questions. Part D, which consists of 5 marks questions, here you have 14 questions, here you are supposed to answer only 7. So 7 into 5 is equal to 35. So here part D is very important for a student to answer, because once you prepare for part D, part A, part B, part C will be very easy to answer. So I will be discussing thoroughly on part D, how you have to prepare on part D questions. So then if I have to talk about the entire question paper pattern, only focusing on these four major chapters, for 1 marks you will be getting 9 questions for 1 marks, and for 2 marks you will be getting around 6 questions. So here you are supposed to only answer 5 questions. For 3 marks you will be getting exact 5 questions, and for 5 marks, only focusing on these 4 chapters, you will be getting 9 questions, but here you are supposed to answer only 7. So this is how you have to prepare for this subject to score centum. So let us discuss on the next, that is, as I said, you have to focus on 5 marks so that all the other part, that is part A, part B, part C, you can easily answer. So I'll just brief you about the part A question paper pattern. So part D will start from 36, question number 36. So part D will start from question number 36. Question number 36 will always be K-map, that is from midterm. So part D, no other question will arise, that is question number 36, you will be getting it from K-map only. So K-map you should be very thoroughly, you should know how the mapping should be done and how you have to derive the function. Okay, so that is about the K-map question number 36. Question number 37, 38, 39, you will get it from data structures only. So question number 37 from data structure will be concept oriented question. So concept oriented question in the sense operations on arrays, operations on linear data structure, operations on non-linear data structures, memory representation, like that. Concept oriented questions will be asked on question number 37. Question number 38 will be based on algorithms. Based on algorithms from inserting of an element, deleting of an element, linear search, binary search, insertion sort, stack, push and pop, NQ, DQ. That is based on queues. So no algorithms from linked list will be asked, and linked list you can just that is study on what is linked list and different types of linked list and operations on linked list. Okay, so this is how you have to prepare on data structures. Question number 39 also will be asked from data structure chapter, that will be basically asked on arrays, row major order, column major order, and representation of one dimensional array, two dimensional array, and advantages and disadvantages. Basically 39th question will be based on arrays, and 40th question will be from OOPS concept. Here I have given 4 questions, that is advantages, disadvantages, applications and difference between procedural and object oriented programming, characteristics of OOPS. Out of this 4 you will be getting 1, and the next question, that is question number 41, will be asked from classes and objects. So here classes and objects is very easy. What is a class? Definition, declaration of a class, inside and outside class definition, access specifiers, and what is an object, syntax and declaration. Here you have to notice that one example if you study, that is simple interest. If you study simple interest is a very simple program. One program if you study, you can give an example for all these questions. Classes and objects, whichever question is asked, you can write this simple interest program. So for inside and outside also you can mention simple simple interest program. For class definition also you can mention, access specifiers also you can mention, and what is an object also you can mention the simple interest program. And the next question number is 42. 42 question number will be asked from function overloading. What is function overloading? So here three concepts you have to study. One is function overloading, inline function, and friend function. Function overloading and inline function program already you have studied for practicals, right? So here what is a function overloading? What is the need for function overloading? What is friend function? Give a program illustration. And what is inline function? Give the program illustration. So these are the three questions asked from function overloading chapter. And question number 43. Question number 43 will always be asked from constructors and destructors. Constructors and destructors, as you know, what is a constructor? Rules for a constructor. What is a destructor? Explain the syntax. And very important question asked from constructor is different types of constructors. So this you have to prepare for question number 43. Question number 44, very easy chapter, that is inheritance. What is inheritance? Different types of inheritance and advantages of inheritance. I have added two more questions, that is visibility mode and virtual base class. So you can refer. And as I said, from question number 36 to question number 44, you will be answering 9 questions for 5 marks. But here you are supposed to only answer 7 questions. So here once you study all these chapters, so you will be able to score, that is 35 marks. So once you are able to study from question number 36 to 45, almost all the that is part A, part B, part C also you will be covering. And one problem here is for 1 marks. 1 marks, once you study only these 4 chapters, you will be gaining only 9 marks. 9 questions will come from this 4 chapters. What about this 1 mark? Because to score centum, that is out of out, you have to concentrate on all the chapters, right? So here one more chapter you can take it as a advantage, as the small chapters you can study, that is web designing and the configuration of a computer, that is the first chapter. And web designing already you have studied in first PUC. The same questions will be repeated, like what is HTML, basic structure of HTML, basic tags of HTML, formatting tags of HTML, so that you can score marks in web designing and as well as the configuration of computers. So what is a motherboard, components of motherboard usually they ask, and characteristics of a motherboard, types of motherboard. So these are the questions asked in the first chapter, that is configuration of a computer system. So here you can completely neglect networking and internet and open source concepts, because as you know, lot of concepts you have to study from networking and internet and open source you can completely neglect. But one more added chapter you can study, that is database concepts. So database concepts you can easily study, because here if you miss any of the 5 marks question, you can always take a choice from database concepts as well as SQL commands also. SQL commands, as you have studied for practicals, you can study DDL and DML commands. So like this, some important questions you can always refer, so that the same questions will be repeated here. So you're supposed to study DDL and DML commands as well as the database concepts. So database concepts and SQL commands if you study, so you will be studying the extra questions, so you can be prepared for the entire 70 marks. So completely you can neglect networking concepts as well as internet and open source concepts. I hope one more, I'll be showing you the question paper pattern, especially the part D question paper pattern, so that you will get you will get the idea based on what I have discussed. So the question paper pattern I'll just discuss is, see, question number 36, as I said, min term. You will be getting the question from Boolean algebra, that is on min term. Especially question number 36 will be K-map only. And as I said, question number 37 is a concept oriented question from data structure. Question number 38 will be from that is on question based on algorithm. Question number 39, the question from data structure based on arrays. You can go through. 40th question will be from the object oriented programming concepts. 41 question will be from classes and objects. 42nd question will be from function overloading. 43rd question will be from constructors and destructors. Question number 44 will be from inheritance. So these questions, if you prepare 9 questions, you are prepared. Out of 9 you are supposed to answer only that is 7. So here two more chapters I have said you all to prepare. Only the basic questions, the repeated questions you can prepare from database concepts and SQL as well as. So database concepts, if you are prepared, you can answer question number 45 and for question number 46. See here, 45, differentiate between manual and electronic data processing. Question number 45 and 46 from DBMS, that is database concepts. Question number 46 also is from mention any 5 advantages of DBMS. So if you prepare well for database concepts, you can answer 45th and 46th also. And if you prepare SQL, DDL and DML commands and few of the concepts of SQL, you can answer 47, question number 47 and 48. So 49, networking, I only said you to completely neglect networking, but sometimes they ask about what is a virus, how to get rid of viruses and all. So those questions you can always try, because some of the questions you can always try. So don't leave type of questions. So this is how you have to prepare for this subject to score out of out. Please share, like and subscribe all my videos and click on the bell icon so that you can get all my videos. Thank you.